Hi again. How are you, my little stars? Hope you are doing well. I'm Mrs. Safar Ferris. Today, inshallah, we will continue our story, Grump and the Hairy Mammoth. Did you study part 1 and part 2? If you didn't, I suggested to go to the channel and study part 1 and part 2. Okay? Let's continue. Grump and the Hairy Mammoth. Okay, let's start. The party. Okay, the party. This part. Grump reached for his drum. He looked at Herman and he thumped it. The mammoth's face moved. He banged the drum once more, and Herman's huge feet shuffled in time. Grump laughed. "Come on then, Beetle Boots," he ordered. "Don't just stand there. Dance." And he danced. Herman did. His feet pounded up and down. His great head nodded as Grump played louder and louder, bonkety bonk. Round and round Herman lumbered, faster and faster, until he was quite dizzy. Bonkety bonk bonk. Suddenly Grump found that he was enjoying himself. Suddenly he was glad that the downpour had brought Herman to his cave. Herman was glad too. He closed his eyes in enjoyment. That was a mistake. His whirling trunk hit Grump behind the ear and sent him sprawling. Okay, did you notice something in my little stars? Okay, today I read the story before explaining the new vocabulary. What do you think? I think it's not a good idea. Yes, did you understand? I think you did, but not like when we study the new vocabulary before reading the story. When we study the new vocabulary first, this helps us to enjoy the story, to know it well. Okay, so you know what you should do now. Okay, I want you to look at the screen and let's study the new vocabulary with me. Are you ready, my little stars? Let's go. So here the first word is shuffled. Shuffled. Can you say it with me? Don't forget, I can hear you. Yes, say. Shuffled. Okay, good job. Shuffled. Shuffled. What does it mean, shuffled? Look at this. Walked without lifting the feet. He shuffled his feet nervously. Okay, so again we can say this word shuffled. Okay, when you move slowly. Okay, shuffled, you move slowly. Okay, so again shuffled, you can say move slowly to make it easier. Shuffled. Okay, did you say it? Say it again. Shuffled. Pounded. 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 What does it mean, pounded? Hit the floor hard. The rain pounded on the roof all night. Okay, so what does it mean, pounded? Say the word again. Pounded. To hit hard. Okay, so again, can you give me a synonym for pounded? Yes, hit hard. Good job. So pounded. You know what does it mean, pounded? Hit hard. You know what does it mean, synonym? I think you know. Synonym is the same meaning but different word. So pounded, it's like what? Hit hard. Good job. Lumbered. Lumbered. Okay, say with me, don't forget. Lumbered. Lumbered. Okay, so here moved slowly and with difficulty. Okay, so the bear lumbered through the forest slowly. Okay, so you know what does it mean? Again, lumbered. Can you say it? lumbered. Okay, to walk or to move slowly and with difficulty. Okay, you can say moved clumsily. Okay, if someone, for example, is sick and he is heavy, maybe he will what? He will lumber. So lumber, to move with difficulty. Okay, so you can say move with difficulty, move slowly and with difficulty. So lumbered. Okay, say this word, pounded, pounded. Say it again, pounded. What does it mean, pounded? To hit hard. Good job. Okay, shuffled, shuffled. Can you say it? Shuffled, shuffled. It's what? To move slowly. So we have shuffled. Okay, pounded, hit hard. And then lumbered, to move with difficulty, slowly but with difficulty. Okay, downpour, downpour. Don't forget, say the word with me. Downpour, downpour. What does it mean? Look at this picture. Heavy rain. Yes, heavy rain. We got soaked in the sudden downpour. So soaked means wet. Okay, so again, downpour, downpour. What does it mean? Heavy rain. Okay, whirling, whirling. Say it. Whirling, whirling. Okay, so going round and round. Okay, so whirling, what does it mean? It's like spinning. So the leaves were whirling in the wind. So whirling, whirling, it's like what? Spinning. Okay, the last word, sprawling. Sprawling, sprawling, what does it mean? Spreading out, falling face first on the floor like this. It's spreading out. The children were sprawling on the grass, enjoying the sun. Okay, so here is sprawling. It's like what is spinning out. Okay, sprawling, it's like spreading out, spreading out. Sprawling, say it. Whirling, whirling. Say it again. Whirling. What does it mean? Spinning. Okay, so here, downpour, downpour. Who can say it? Yes, yes, say it. Heavy rain. Good job. Okay, lumbered, lumbered. What does it mean, lumbered? Do you remember the bear? Yes, it's moved slowly and with difficulty. Pounded, pounded, to hit hard. Good job. Okay, shuffled, shuffled. What does it mean, shuffled? Moved slowly. Okay, we studied the vocabulary. Now we will read the story together. Let's read the story. Okay, my little stars. Let's read the story together now. Okay. عايزة اقول لكم لو انتم مش مشتركين في القناة اشتركوا في القناة علشان لما انزل فيديو جديد تعرفوا. ولو عجبكم الفيديو او اتعلمتوا منه اي حاجة ممكن تعملوا لايك وتعملوا شير لاصحابكم. ممكن لو حابين تكتبوا اي تعليق وتقولوا لي ان احنا عايزين الجزء اللي بعده علشان ده هيساعد اليوتيوب ان هو يعرف ان المحتوى بتاعنا مفيد وجميل وبيساعدنا ويخليه يوصل لناس كتير. اتفقنا my little stars؟ Let's read the story together now. Okay, are you ready? Now we will read the story together. Grump reached for his drum. He looked at Herman and thumped it. Okay, you know, thumped it, it means he hit the drum. The mammoth's feet moved. He banged the drum. He banged, he hit it again. Once more. And Herman's huge feet shuffled in time. Do you remember what does it mean, shuffled? Yes, moved slowly. Grump laughed. Come on then, Beetle Boots. So here he is not, of course he is not, of course his leg not like Beetle Boots, or he is not like Beetle, because Beetle is very tiny and he is so heavy and so huge. But this is, this is a kind of laughing. He ordered, don't just stand there, dance. And dance, him and did. His feet pounded up and down. Do you remember what does it mean, pounded? Yes, I know. Yes, say it. Pounded. Yes, good job. Hit hard. Okay, his feet pounded up and down. His great head nodded. You know what does it mean, nodded? When you move your head, okay, as a kind of appropriate, when you say, yeah, so so this means he will do it. His great head nodded as Grump played louder and louder. Bonkety bonk. Okay, bonkety bonk, it's what? This is onomatopoeia. It's the sound of the drum. Bong, bong, bong. Okay, he is hitting the drum, and this is the sound. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so round and round Herman lumbered. Okay, do you remember what does it mean, lumbered? Yes, to move slowly and clumsily. Okay, lumbered with difficulty because he's so heavy. That's why he lumbered. He moved with difficulty. Faster and faster until he was quite dizzy. Okay, do you know what does it mean, dizzy? Dizzy when you are spinning and you are about to fall. Okay, so he lumbered faster and faster until he was quite dizzy. Bonkety bonk bonk. You know what does it mean? Yes, this is onomatopoeia, and this is the sound of the drum. Suddenly Grump found that he was enjoying himself. Suddenly he was glad that the downpour had brought Herman to his cave. Do you remember, my little stars, what happened in the beginning of the story? He was so grumpy and so upset and angry, and he said to Herman, "Go away." Do you remember this? Do you remember? But now he is enjoying himself, and he is laughing and dancing and playing with Herman. So here he was glad that glad means happy and excited. He was glad that now he is excited and so happy. He was glad that the downpour had brought Herman to his cave. Herman was glad too. He closed his eyes in enjoyment. That was a mistake. His whirling trunk. Okay, his whirling trunk. Do you remember what does it mean, whirling? Can you remember it? Yes, spinning trunk hit Grump. And here, but he doesn't mean to hit him, It's a kind of laughing. Okay, they are laughing, they are playing together. Grump behind the ear and sent him sprawling. Okay, sprawling. Do you remember it? Is spreading out. Okay, my little stars, keep shining, because we have finished our part for today, and next time inshallah we will continue the rest of the story. And don't forget, if you liked the story and you want me to continue with you explaining and reading the other part of the story, don't forget to like it and write for me in the comments, we need the other part. Okay, keep shining. I will miss you. Goodbye.